Hello, guys. Goodness, it's been such a long time since I've streamed. You haven't missed a whole lot. While I haven't streamed, I haven't done a whole lot of Minecraft either. So what's been done in our base is actually pretty minimal. Um, Hopefully I don't have any issues today. I am pretty sure they did some repairs on the internet around here because I'm not dropping any frames right now and it seems relatively steady. So we're gonna hope that it stays that way. We'll keep an eye out. It's accessed. Need to see some things. All right. So, since last time, there has been some chisels and bits done here, so I'm going to let you take a look at what I've done in the base. Jump up so you can kind of see from far away. What I've done in the lobby area, made these. If you remember before, they were just these blocks lining it, so I decided to make some prettier railing type things around the edges here, and then these don't have the glass in it. These are the ones that are going up against walls here. I just started this, so there's a lot more to be done. And then as an accent, I added this. I'll be doing this on the vertical walls every so often. Yeah, thanks, Ninja. I'll be doing this every so often on the verticals, and I'm not sure if I'll do this exact same pattern on some of the verticals or if I'll mix it up a bit. Just wanted something a little interesting, unique. I used as an inspiration, I used a circuit board. How all the lines are laid out on a circuit board. These, of course, are the soldered bits you can see. So that's what I did for that. And these were all little manually placed little dots. This is what is it? Plutonium? No, platinum. It's liquid platinum. Did that color, and it goes with the cyan glass that I used there. So that's what I've done in here. Is just doing some chisel bit stuff. Made the patterns so I wouldn't have to. Let's see, we've got the patterns for some of the things in here, so I wouldn't have to keep copying them over and over again. But yeah, that's what I've done there. Trying to think of, there's not a whole else. I decorated this room. This is Ed's processing storage. So his farms are, then he's crafting the things and then storing them over here. So I put this in. Just a simple room. And then the rest of the work that I've done is over here in the Botania, and it's got a lot of work yet to be done. This is the main room where the petal apothecary is going to be, and probably going to line the edges. Instead of having living rock, I'm going to have some colored grass and have the petals so that I could just do bone meal the petals to get the tall flowers. I could do a jaded amaranthus, but I don't know yet how many flowers I'm really going to need. Right now I've just been doing them on an as needed basis. So I'd have the flowers here, and then probably up at this height would have either a chest or a single drawer up here with the flower in it. I have a bunch of toast sandwiches because it went a little crazy. I've got to build a room yet for my pure daisy growth. Then I've got this hallway that has the Natura pylon in it. If you didn't know, in 1.10, the Alpine portal has changed a bit. You do not have to put the mana pools with the Natura pylons exactly in a certain spot. They just have to be within a radius of the gateway core. And I think it's 11 blocks, somewhere at 11 block radius of the gateway core. So I have it here. And then I have one, this is going to be a hallway, and I have another one over here. So that's what that is. It also does not consume mana unless you're making an exchange. So while it's running right now, it's not consuming any mana. And then in this room will be my runic altar and mana storage. I'm going to eventually make fabulous mana pools for all of them because I like that they change color. And I'll probably do the Gaia spreaders because those will change color too. Sorry, Loki, what are you doing? Getting into trouble? So we've got that. This is the Metamorphic Mountain Stone Brick. So this was a Botania created block. And what'll happen is the mana pulses will go up and down in these channels. That I think will look really cool. And I haven't decided how I'm going to get mana to the runic altar. Probably from underneath. So I won't have anything shooting across here. Then over here, this is what I did today so far. I've got a stairway upstairs leading to where the mana generation is going to happen. I have one Gormorillus on top of each of the channels with the spreader and pool. I need to make one more Gormorillus, and I only have this dropper hooked up with the toast. Currently no power because I have it turned off. We're going to work on getting a coal farm created with the progressive automation. Get a coal farm and then have it craft coal for me to feed my endo flames. Right now I just have an ender chest hooked up with oak wood, and it's creating mana, which then becomes RF through the flux field, which is then going to power this stuff to make my toast sandwiches. That's the hope, at least. So if I turn this on, it should start working. I don't have any Minecraft sounds. That's interesting since I had this plugged in before. Let's see if it's got muted for some reason. Yep, there we go. So it's going into the mana flux field, and this becomes RF. I don't know. Here we go. It's outputting. It's pretty balanced at the moment. I'm going to make some more endo flames, and of course using coal instead of logs. They'll burn a little bit longer, so there won't be so much waste. But yeah, so that's what fuels this setup for now. And since I'm not actually making any mana, it's just going to fill this up eventually. So that's why I have it turned off though, so that I can work on the coal that is needed for the currently 4 endo flames I have here. Yeah, let's see if I can show you anything Ed's been up to. He's not been on. He's kind of been more interested with Pokemon Sun and Moon and Skyrim right now, so he's not done anything. There you are. Okay, but this is all his stuff. I've not really poked around at what he's doing here. He's got something growing in there. He's got nature seeds. Okay. And he's got syngas. That must be where our power's coming from. Wow. Liquid ethylene. Alright, so that's what he's got set up for power. And I know over here he's got Dew of the Void being made. And I had hoped that I could use this instead of the liquid platinum, since he was already making it, but it's not cyan. And I don't want to jump in there, just in case something bad happens. It's really green, so yeah, I just kind of avoid that at the moment. So there we are. I've set the coke oven into the wall here, and I might do the same thing with the blast furnace here. I have to move this yet, but I've been using it. So we're gonna move this probably, well, I don't think I can move it here because of the mob room. Yeah, I'll figure out what to do with this. Maybe we'll put it in this little hallway area here. I think he has the mob spawner turned off. I don't know. I could be right, I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, he's not been on, so it's just scrap that needs to go someplace. This is where he's been killing withers manually, so it's a safe spot. Down here is where I've been getting my metamorphic stone, where I had my flower. Can't remember the name of the flower, but I have it. Do I have it on me? Yep, Mariamorphosis. This one. So, yeah. What's this way? It's the power room, right? So I think that is it. I've been fighting with getting water fixed up on the ocean side. I'll show you that real quick. Have I shown you? I made this stairway. This is the one I chiseled to make the pattern, so I wanted it up high so I could see it. And I just haven't knocked it down. So up here, this is where I've got his farm towers. I don't know if I've ever shown this in a stream, since we're going to be building in the ocean where the farming and stuff's going to go. So we got one tower here and one tower over here where I'm trying to fix this water. The bubble flower from Botania has a really wonky mechanic with water, taking away water, and then when you take the flower down, some of it gets put back, but not all of it. It's kind of a weird thing. And so I've got to try to fix, this is a lot better than it was, but once I get all the holes fixed, I still have to fix these, where you can see that it's flowing in funny directions. So, and there's no real pockets here where that's happening, so it's just missing a source block. It's not auto-completing the source block. It's kind of weird. But like over here, this is that void going all the way down to here, so... Yep, we fixed that. Take those down. Yeah. So today, let's get going on making the coal farm for my Botania area. Oh, there is going to be another tower right here. You can kind of see the outline that I've already made. I suppose. I don't have an easy way out into the water yet. So let's see here. So there are going to be 3 towers, this one here, and then this one over here. And then what I'm going to do is make a larger circle, semicircle, connecting this tower and that tower. Kind of going around this way, I believe. I might go this way, but then again, if I go this way, I know there's a lot of raised ground. In any case, it's going to be only 1 floor high, probably vaulted, so it'll be about to that level here. And it's going to have manual farms and an orchard of all the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff, and just making it, I just want to make it look pretty, all the flowers, and it's going to be kind of like the biosphere. So, yeah. It just said something. Alright. So that's the plan for that. Whoop. You can see there's the light access into the lobby. See how I got things in here. So yeah, I've got this raised bit of gravel and stuff to get rid of. But this is going to be another farming tower for resources. There's the other window shaft. So go for that. All right. So we need to make a planter. I want a stone one. What do I need to make here? Oh, I don't even have wood in the system because it's not connected. Sorry, I'm trying to chat with Ed at the same time. Let's make a chest. Do we have planks? Nope. And a furnace and a wood hoe. Why aren't you responding? Oh, that's why. Because he has cobble blacklisted. So anything with cobble in it gets stuck. I don't think he realized that that's going to be a nuisance. It's just he didn't want it in the system. Clicked on the wrong thing. You. There we go. Stone planters plenty. I have upgrades over in the Botania area, so we do need an RF engine. Which I think I need to make this. And another obsidian hoe. So we got that. And then I know he has coal seeds in here. Dirt. I have 3 pieces. Let's get some more. Oh. There's no dirt. I wonder what he... Dirt essence. There's some things we need to make, man. Alright. So what I'd like to do is put it next door that's going to be a problem. Right here. That way it can share. If I put it yep. Aw. Okay, so I have to put it, that's the ceiling of my hallway. So I need to actually put the planter here in order to be able to get underneath of it, and that means that the hole has to go here. Which is okay. Of course, I just backed myself into a corner. Alright. Why don't you have... Yeah, seeds, you just don't have power, okay. Alright. That. And put you in there, and you in there, and you in there, and then grab the upgrades I have somewhere. Alright, so that's all set. We just need to give it power and somewhere to put the items. And probably do the coal crafting over here and put it directly into the hopper. I think is what we'll do. Or I just put it in the chest above the hopper. Yep. In any case, we need water up here. And I need here. Let's see, the power. Nearest power. There, I think. What? Mm-hmm. There we go, power in. Now, that is all that needs to go on that side. And this side will have extract always active for now. And we'll put it there until I can set up the system for making coal out of the essence. I think first I need to get some power going. So let's do that. And so that I can get some coal seeds going. There we go, coal seeds. Hello, cell! And I'm pretty sure that these lily pads fertility are close enough to those that they're going to work. Pretty sure. Alright, so the next step I'm going to do is probably get a regular chest and put some coal in it because it'll burn longer than the wood, and we don't have a way of crafting wood right now. We removed that. Alright, so we got that. We'll go get some coal. I need to figure out so much. There's so much to do, but it'd be nice if I had some wireless setup here for accessing everything. This ought to get me going. Hello, Nathan. Nice to see you. Let's put that in there. Walk away so I'm not picking it up. Alright. So, we've got some power being produced via coal. So I've got a coal generator. I do need to make a couple more endo flames. And since those are nice and cheap, I might do that. And you make 4 more. That is much better power per tick. Coal makes a much nicer amount of power per tick than the wood did. This is actually going to fill up my machines and get my farms running. Good, good, good. Alright, so now that we have this starting to be produced temporarily, because obviously I need to get coal generation made. Derp. Derp. I recognize the name, but beyond that, yeah. You just have to introduce yourself all over again. Okay, wonder, is there a crafter that is cheap on power? Is the RF Tools crafter cheap on power? These are slow. It would be cool if I could set up a Botania Corporea crafting, but I believe there's a form of magical crops. It's not the magical crops mod. It's one of the versions of magical agriculture for 1.10. I just tried to clean my glasses and I think I made them worse. So I only need this with the one recipe. Obviously, I'm gonna need to make, let's make some more torches. That. These. Ah, I just made 35 crafting tables. So glad we make a lot of crafters in this mod. Alright. And then... layer in here. 19 stacks, that's a lot. So I'll just have to make another one. There we go. Okay, so let's go over here. And I want to take the essence out of here. The coal essence. Yeah, there's some in this one too. This is the mystical agriculture. And it has the similar armor. The Supremium armor allows flight. So, yep. So, craft, and then now that I think about it, this has enough space to hold a lot of essence. So what I really just need... It's called Supremium in this mod pack. Like I said, this isn't... this is not Magical Crops. Magical Crops is, I don't believe, ported to 1.10.2. This is called Mystical Agriculture. It's extremely similar in mechanics. Insert. Yes. So once I have 8, I believe it's 8. Yeah. I'll be able to make some coal. And I need to get power over here. Power. Where are you at? Side. There we go. So you should slowly fill up. Oh, you already filled up with power. So you should be filled up with power. And there's the recipe. Result will go to the output buffer. Yes, apply. All right, so we have this set up for crafting, and this is full and it's working. We do need to make some speedy uppy stuff eventually here. The lily pads for fertility are nice, but I would like to make the roots standing stones. I think I have a couple of those somewhere. I might look. I know I made a couple for Ed when he was just getting started with the crops. And if that's the case, I don't think he's using them anymore because they were in this area here. I have to wonder if he put them in here. He did. Oh, we got one. Good deal. One is good. We'll do a redstone block. Power it. Yep, there's Tinker's Construct for 10.2. Let's see here. If I put you right here. You should be nice and helpful. Speed some growth ticks up. I'm pretty sure I have a couple more lily pads. And in fact, I could put a piece of dirt there. But I like to be able to access the planter. Like, for some reason, this stuff isn't outputting. Why? Getting down there's gonna be fun. That's in. This should be that extract. There we go. That was the problem. Goes. And this will be for hose. And I could probably wire the same chest up for hose for that one. We need to run the item conduit from here to there. It's on AT Launcher. If you go to the AT Launcher website and look up spilled juice, you will find all the mod list there for you. Okay. So that should be all set to go. It just needs one more essence. This is pretty dark here. And then that needs water. So let's grab that. I figured that was going to happen. I'm going to steal it. Put it here. There we go. Alright, that should help with the growth. That. Now I do need to deal with I will need to deal with the seed overproduction. Let's see if I can get the planter. Once this is full, so I will need to export seeds into the trash can. Let's see if there's an easy-ish. That looks like it would be an easy-ish way. Let's put you there. Yeah. Don't need... Well, I did need that one. Here, here, here. And then leave that way until I can figure insert. I need a coal seed. And we're gonna change our filter. Include coal seeds. And then I also want to do a Ender IO filter. I think I have those downstairs. Thanks, Grim. I am glad to be streaming again too, and it looks to be holding up pretty well. So I'm very happy about that. You know what? Come to think of it, I probably could have hooked this up to the same input and used the same filter. Oh, I bet it's on the bottom. It's fine here. We shall set this up to be insert coal seeds, high priority, so that it gets them out of the system. Then I can change this to be export always. All right. So then my next plan, one, make sure these are going to be able to keep up. Well, looks like it will. This is building a buffer. Let's make the maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 more endoflames. Let's take some of this down. We'll have to clean up that mess. But let's make 4 more endoflames. What do I need for that? Two brown, red, like gray. Okay, need space. Look at all the redstone torches I made for some reason. Alright. So we need to do some more red ones. We need 4 red. Definitely more gray. Then brown. Gray. Brown. Red bone meal over here. Nope. Let's grab 2 of these, because I know I don't have mana shears. And let's go get some bones. I have dirt. Alright. And so we can get some more petals. Now remind me, is the brown I need 2 of? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna need 8 brown, 4 red, and 4 of those. I have regular seeds. Yep. And then I need water. Hey, that's something I don't have up here. Let's fix that. Only have the 1 bucket on me? Okay, let's see. Where do I want this? One. And here's the other. There we go. Okay. So let's get this going. Okay, so we have that. There we go. And it's using 21 and making 80 something. So that's good. Which means eventually this will shut off and not need to constantly run. Yep. Alright, so the next plan, take care of that stuff, is to get, oh, I put all of my cables away, didn't I? Get the redstone timer pulse thing set up for this one flower first, and then it'll be easy to expand. I put them up here. Does redstone conduit work like redstone wire? Like it sends a pulse? That's my wonder. That's my wonder for the day. So like with these droppers that I have, if I set up using redstone conduit along the top here into the droppers and put a timer on it, will it pulse down the line? That's what I wanted to know. What I'm gonna do then. That's all I have. Well, I need to make more of that. No. Well, I'm gonna I'll take care of the clicking noise. That's too fast. Still too fast. Well, Tesseracts do not exist in this mod pack. Thermal expansion has just now been updated 110, and I don't think it's going to end up in here. And I'm not going to use the dimensional transceiver because it uses power. I don't want something that uses power. This one has a Gaia spreader attached to it. And I'm not confused by the wires. It's still a touch too fast. So let's make it 50. Dang it, that was still a little too fast. Okay, we'll get it. That might do it, because it was pretty darn close. And this is making power. I've got my endoflames making power. And yeah. Alright, that's empty. Yep, that makes me happy. That gives it about... There we go. Yep, good. That's a good pace. That is a good pace. I don't mind the wires, actually. Not at all. They can be hidden. I mean, these can be covered by Ender IO conduit facades, so you don't even see them. And I'm not even sure I'm going to decorate back there. I'm just tempted to cover it up and block it off once it's all running just fine. So, yeah. Looking alright to me. How are we doing on maintaining all up here? I need to speed cold production. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna... Well, there's nothing up above it, so it should grow. Maybe there's not enough light right there? Or it was just recently planted, one of the two. Yeah, it was just recently planted. Okay. You're doing fine. I mean, there's definitely ways I can boost the production of this real fast. I think I have a couple more fertility lilies. Maybe not. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Alright. So there we go. There's our fabulous mana pool with our Elven mana spreader. I do need to put lens on it to speed it up. Yeah. So next we need to... Do I have the book with me, or do I have the book... I have the book with me. It might be in this chunk. What's the name of the flower that works as a sound muffler? That's what I want to know. That one I don't recognize. Bergamot? Just mutes animals, I think. Absorbs sound energy. Maybe it in a close radius, converting it to negligible amounts of mana. Two green, an orange, and a redstone root. Let's make it. All right. So we've got dirt for now. I'm going to make these floating flowers all eventually because I think they look prettier. But what does this do as far as the clicking sound? I put you here. Spazzes out, so let's use this one. Yeah, well, because it's near Endryo and Botania all at the same time, it didn't know. Yeah, I haven't made one yet. I usually use a Manaseer monocle. I haven't, um, I haven't made one yet. I don't know why. And we shall see if that helps buffer the clicking. I'll go make one. Let's make sure that the recipe is what I think it is. Ooh, that one's creepy. Manas, yep. Somewhere I have mana glass. Might not have the gold in these chests. I'm going to go get some. I have the gold. Yeah, I might need to make more than one. So if I do that, it reaches. But it still clicked. Right, it is muffled, that is true. It's just not silenced. If I want it silenced, I'll have to get a different block. You see this, Ed? I've got a coal generator. I'm turning into RF.
Alright.
Botania is making RF.
Because our turbine down in the basement?
No, because I told you I wanted my Botania stuff independent.
I can use turbine in the basement.
I know I have a huge turbine in the basement. There is a dropper that is silent, Z. I just have vanilla ones there for the heck of it, but I believe the actually editions one is silent. There's this one. Let's make one of those and see what happens. Do I have everything? Nope. First things first, we'll swap out the ones that do not have toast in them. And I left all those redstone torches downstairs. I'm not gonna remake those. I will just go get them. Oh. Maybe when I switch it to pulse. That too, might have to force it. That's not what I should have clicked. There's that. Now the fun one. By the way, all of that toast sandwiches just disappeared doing that. Gormarillis is like, nom nom nom. Did I not make enough of those? Bye! People leaving? Alright, so that's connected. Ugh. There we go. And insert. Now the only thing I have left that's clicking is up there, and I might move this. For some reason. Well, for the very reason that they're not food. That might be a challenge. It needs to be bound to a mana pool? I thought it have a mana pool nearby here. goodness, it's turned off. I'm like waiting for it to drop coal. It's off. It actually produced enough. And it has some in there, so that's good news. And this is filling up. And this should be pulse, pulse. Alright, so there we go. We got 3. I need to go get more item conduits and hook up these 2. And go. There we go, and it needs to be insert. All right. There it goes. So the next time this ticks down in 100 ticks, we should have 3 toast sandwiches shooting out. Now the challenge I have currently is that these 2 are not, they have regular mana spreaders. How's this doing? Why you keep getting seeds? I might have to put a filter in there and blacklist it. Because it's after the trash can, so it shouldn't be getting there. Awesome. Sometimes when I set something up like this, I'm just amazed that I actually did it. I do need to make one more dropper. Precision dropper. And need you. Let's do it. There we go. This one I'm not gonna place because otherwise I'll throw toast sandwiches into the world. I think. Did I have it set up like that? Nope, good. I don't have the item conduits over that way yet. Let's set you to pulse. So these are making mana. My next challenge is to set up a toggle to disable the timer when one of those mana pools is full. Probably the fabulous one here. When this one is full, so I think set a comparator up. And when the comparator triggers, send the signal up there to the redstone line. Well, what I could do actually is go over here, back in this area, put another mana pool. Does this one have more capacity? I thought it was just pretty. I just like that it changes colors. Okay, so back to my thought. I could always just have sparks on these and have another pool over here that actually is the comparator pool and have it like be a receiving spark so it pulls all mana into it, and when that actually starts to get low, I know these are already empty, and so it'll be time to trigger the system again. For now, I'm just making mana. Making mana. A nice size amount too. Alright, so let's see. Do I have stuff to make a comparator? I might not have any quartz over here. I might have to make it. Let's grab all those. Practical logistics. That and fire rune. Honestly though, hang on. What I want is a recessive, one that pushes all of it out. Earth. I'm not sure I have an earth rune. Nope, I need to make one. That is stone, block of coal, and a mushroom. Stone, coal. The mushroom might be the challenging part. Oh, there's one in there. And then I don't know if I have another mana spreader. So for now, we're just gonna plunk that down there. And it to that. Did I do that? Mana powder and steel. I've not played with calculator either, Static. Okay. You. Recessive. Mana pool. I need more living rock very soon. Okay, so what I can do is we're gonna break through the wall here. Need that generating mobs. And put it here. I didn't grab a spark. And was recessive what I wanted? Let's think this through. No, because it'll never collect any mana. If I did dominant, that might be what I want to do. Do I have a dominant one? Now that I think about it, we'll get it figured out. I am good at guessing. No, it's another recessive. Well, dominant is fire. So let's just do this again. Alright, so you should be... I need to get more sparks on all these, because otherwise it's going to drain the ones for the Alpine portal. But, it should get all the mana it can, and when it's full, when this one is full, I should... yeah, let's see, you know what? That doesn't quite work either. What the hell? I need to think of this through. Because I wouldn't want it to shut off now, even though this one is full. I need to make essentially a battery, which is what I've got here. It's just going to hold mana. And I need the mana detector, not the actual mana detector block, but the mana pool with a comparator to detect when I need to turn the mana system back on. I need to turn the mana system back on when these 4 pools are really low, at least one of them. First, all of these pools need to be interconnected. I'm actually thinking about doing just single sparks. But see, my thought there is that with a dominant spark on the detecting one, all of those will be empty when it asks, when it says, hey, it's time to make more mana. And is that how long I want to wait? Okay, so the thought process is either chain all of these together, like underground, and have them fill this mana pool up so it doesn't have a spark on it. It doesn't need a spark then. And that would just mean that when that mana pool is full, there would be mana pools underneath that are also full, and so I wouldn't need to run the mana. And I'm not quite sure I like that either. Okay. See, because if I had a recessive one on there and sent all my mana via spreaders to this one, And that one remained full because recessive means it will send it to all available sparked pools in the network, including these out here. It might be a little too far for these. I'm not sure. Then we would know that there's no demand for mana and we could turn it off. Oh, I feel overwhelmed with trying to figure it out, and I don't know why. These are doing really well. Hello there, Games TV. Okay, so I have to think this through a little bit further about how I want to do that. No, it's not you, Death. It's me. It looks like I'm gonna have to stop my stream for right now. I'm dropping a whole bunch of frames. But I will try to be back later this evening, okay? So I'm gonna stop for now. I'm gonna figure this out off stream, figure it out, hopefully. And I will come back later this evening if my internet holds up. I will catch you later. Bye, everyone.